inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kick. Stop at the 17. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. Last time these two got together, Florida got to rub a little salt in the wound as they blew out the Noles.
Well, that was a statement win by the Gators, and I think that win really helped push a bunch of high school prospects that might have been considering both the Seminoles and Gators to Gainesville. That game had a huge impact this offseason for the Gators.
Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy at that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Webster. Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Florida's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games with a lot of people watching. He has stepped up and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. Dave, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the Sunday.
The short hand, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs, too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdown scoring. That's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Inside the 35. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are rolling down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
So many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? And it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little warmth out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired the coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise. plays continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in. In college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year. And it looks as though a change is inevitable.
They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a... There he goes! And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Gators, after whipping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it on the counter. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He has been running wild. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Fights off the defender. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Out across the 30 mark. Down at the number 5 after the 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Guys, let's chat about Florida. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line vulnerable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 48.
That's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Paul, to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry. He's made plays throughout his career.
And the Knowles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaving the punt team on the sideline, they'll go for it 4th and short from the 45. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. What a cut. Now he's loose. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's ball. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quarterback on the keep. Oh, what a punt! And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. Reels it in on the outside. And he was reset outside until he got to the 47-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. QB draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the 1st quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barney. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season, you can go win those individual awards.
Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To throw on third down. That's caught. It's Moulton. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart one.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webster. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
And historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy, so this game always means a lot.
The Knowles will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Gators come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Lagway. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it off. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gators need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the end zone. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Trying to set up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Seminoles racing to the line in a hurry up. Got a man. It's Robinson. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. With the catch, it's McCoy. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floating away.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Out near their own goal line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He moves pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. Fumbling recovery for the touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pulling their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors at the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just used to show the poise of a young Roland Moon, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Gators will hustle for the line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games.
Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run. Nice move there. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 4th down at the dope. To the air. It's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Bolton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Webster. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 for the 1st down. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
coach said, you'll never go broke taking a pride. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass on second down. Bring in the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he got it. The deep ball was and the Knowles will bring the punt team onto the field. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Got the quick completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout in the half.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Scanning the field, it's Bagway. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Carney. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Moulton. They'll immediately call timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Knowles. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Selden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air. It's Bagway. Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Not sure exactly what led to that. Whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Gator! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the Gators have chomped down, and they've put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying away.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was doing real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Glenn. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got well as he just got rid of the football. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes the grab past the marker. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Gives it on the option. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him on the end zone for a moment. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Touch pass on the right. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! And the offense shows some life here. Cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something going right. This is still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot 16-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Trying to move them on the counter. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Takes a hit as he fires. And the third down pass is incomplete. And here comes Monty. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Safe little shovel pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. They're going back to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stage of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a physical attack coming up.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive it.
And all the makings of Barkley windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you've got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Seminoles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Webster. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Glenn. Snagged in the middle, it's Pittman. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They know the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On play action. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. A quick tackle made, but he's got it ready for the 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Pittman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And it's not kind of it's one of the ways to keep the sneak, continue to get 1st downs, and keep using it, keep moving the chains.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Pocket breaking down. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Let's it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there. They couldn't make the completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And it's caught for a touchdown. We're going to play this one to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back to two. After all that, it would have been better if they put them back, and they wind up with a two-pointer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 24. Good enough for a first down.
The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, that's glorious.
To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.